Hi there, it's Hélène again, and I think it is time for round 3 of slaying my samples. I have done a round 1 and round 2 so far, and I have been super excited about my progress in taking care of reducing the crazy amount of samples that I have in this box. And the last couple of times I went and did a focus right on the box and was rifling through it, and I thought I would do something a little bit different this time. I thought I would just have the box here with me, grab some stuff, and explain why I have chosen the, not the selection, but the categories of products I'm going to focus on in this box for this time. I found that not trying to use products for every part of my routine, but using specific types of products has been really helpful, so that I'm only having to think of samples for part of my routine, and also I have a good idea or a better idea of what the samples did or didn't do for my look or my skin or my eyes, because I'm only using a few new products at a given time. So right now I still want to focus on skincare. The last 2 rounds have been very much focusing on skincare, and I'll extend primers in there. And I want to continue to go into the skincare stuff. And today I think that what I'm going to go digging into my box for are primers and cleansers. So those are the next 2 categories, and I'm going to complement a little bit with creams, because I have basically run out of the cream samples in rounds 1 and 2, as you will see from my sample empties. So let's go and dig right into the box. Now, if you like the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content on this channel in general, please consider subscribing. That would be great. Okay, let's get into the box. All right, so at the front of the box here is where I have the cleansers, the primers, and the creams. So I'm going to dig out each category at one at a time. All right. Okay, so for cleansers, I have a few powders. I have a couple of the Boscia water activated softening cleansing powder. So I'm going to be using those. Focus, there we go, that's what those look like. And I also have a couple of Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Exfoliating Cleanser by Origins. So I'll be using those as well. And when it comes to more wash type stuff, so detoxifying black cleanser from Boscia as well, I've got 4 of these, so I'll be using those. And then a bunch of miscellaneous. I have a micro delivery exfoliating facial wash by Philosophy, a kale and green spinach with kale and green tea spinach vitamin superfood face wash by Youth to the People, a Glam Glow Galactic Cleanse Melting Jelly Balm Cleanser, and a Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. So that's the last one right there. Okay, so those are going to be my cleansers slash exfoliators for the next little while. So I've got 4 samples of the powders, and then 2, 4, 6, 8. So 4 plus 8, 12 of the exfoliating powders or cleansers. So that is one product that I can use beginning of the day or at the end of the day, depending on what's going on. And so that's a category that is great. Now I'd like to add a few creams. So let's dig in and get some creams. Okay, I'll get a couple of odd ones out of the way here. I've got the Instant Firm from, there we go, from Peter Thomas Roth. And I have one that I really like, which is the Eye Renewal Balm by Algenist. Algenist is one of my all-time favorite brands, so that will not be a problem using. And then I have a bunch of other ones, mostly at most 2 or so of the same. There is the Darphin Anti-Age and Radiance cream. I have the number of the Lancôme, so I have 3 of the Smoothing and Plumping Water Infused Cream. There we go. And I have a couple more here that are, one is called a night mask, but I'm going to consider a night cream, and then another one that is called the Beauty Sleep Perfector. So Énergie de Vie and Beauty Sleep Perfector. So 2 of these samples from Lancôme. And then finally I have 2 each of Boscia Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel. So I'll probably use the Boscia with the Boscia. Whenever I have a chance to try 2 of the same brand for different categories, I will. And then I have a couple of the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizing Super Cream. So I will use those. And I tend to, if I have multiples, I will use them back to back so I get a better sense of a given brand. So that's what that is for the creams. Okay, so that was 11 cream packets and 1 eye cream. So unexpectedly, I have 12 again in a second category. Now on to primers, last category. Okay, so I think these are primers or primers of sorts. So there we have it here. There is a Honeymoon Skin Base from Touch in Soul. I have a Skin Perfect Primer SPF 30, ooh, from Dermalogica. A couple of Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balms. And that's from Josie Maran, I'm not sure how to say it. I have a Juice Beauty Phytopigments Illuminating Primer. This one I don't know what it is, but I will try it. It's the Shiseido Smart Filtering Smoother. It says apply on face before photography. Maybe I'll put it on before I do a video. How about that? I've got 4 of these Glowing Skin Perfectors from Lancer. Hopefully you can see that. I have 1 mattifying primer from Black Up. And then 2 of the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. And I've heard good things from Kelly Gooch, I think, about this one. So I'm looking forward to that. Now I do have, just want to be very clear here as well, I do have a bunch of these Smashbox primers in the packets, but these are primers that I use when I travel. And so I like to just pop 1 or 2 in my bag when I travel. So I'm going to actually be keeping these because I know I use them automatically when I go off on a trip somewhere. So let's count these various primers and see how many primers we have. So I have 12 of what I would call, what I would usually call primers, and then 2 of that Shiseido product. So I'm going to put that in kind of a category on its own. So again, just like I had 12 cleansers, 12 creams, and now 12 primers, I feel like I'm pretty balanced in those 3 categories, and I didn't even intend to be, so that's pretty cool. So we're getting through the face products, and I only have a couple more categories of face products to go through, and the box is going to start to get pretty empty. So I'm going to be moving all of those samples into my trusty jar. That's where they're all going to reside until they're empty. I am really excited to be embarking on that round 3 and moving through, and let me show you what the box looks like now. I am making a significant amount of space on the bottom here. This is awesome. I think all I have left in here are shampoos, some other hair products, and a few creams and some masks on the bottom here. Everything at the top of the box here is more foundations and makeup products as opposed to skincare. So we have made a significant dent in the skincare stuff. So I could not be more excited. That is super. So thanks for your time today. I appreciate you walking through with me what I'll be using as far as samples over the next little while. And I cannot believe how well this is going. You know, sometimes just focusing on something and being accountable can really lead to some results. So if you want to know what I think of all these products after using the samples, please take a look at my samples empties videos for more information there. And I won't keep you longer. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye for now.